Hi everyone. I am so excited. I was talking to a client and he was saying that he was talking about this gentleman and he came into his home and this gentleman looked like a movie star. He was so healthy. He had this beautiful skin, nails, colors of his eyes were white, and he noticed as he was talking to him, he had his little igloo and he pulled out of the igloo a little container of green stuff, like he drank it. And the guy says, "What are you drinking?" And he goes, "Well, this is what I drink every day. I mix parsley and celery and cucumber, lemon and organic honey, and that's what this is what I'm drinking." And it's like, oh my God, that sounds so good. So I'm making that and it is so good. So here we are. I have my Vitamix. So we're going to make this drink and it's like I've been so craving it. So here, now in the bottom of the Vitamix, I'm going to put, now this is raw. So I'm making this for my husband and myself. So that's it. And I'm going to lick the spoon because it's so good. So here, I don't know if you can see this, but I get this at the farmer's market. It's the raw honey. And it is super yummy. Alright, now, I need to adjust. Can you guys see me? Okay. So I'm cutting up 2 lemons. I already cut them up. Throw those in there. And then I have my cucumber. I'm afraid you guys aren't seeing. Okay, like I'm all like limited on space, and I don't like that. Okay, yeah, I want you to see everything I'm doing. All right. So, cucumber, it's organic, so I don't need to peel it. And I want the greens of the cucumber. So I'm just going to cut it up. Now, I personally think the Vitamix is just a good investment for everybody. Here's parsley. Parsley is like so good for our blood. It's incredible. We want the green stuff. The green stuff is like one molecule off, like from our own blood. Celery is like so high in selenium, and for our skin and our nails and our hair, every single cell. It's like, it's fabulous. So I am making, this is going to be my lunch actually. I already had my 4 ounces of protein, and I'm going to add an orange into it because I have an orange tree and I want to use them up. And I have a lemon tree too. So I'm just going to cut. And actually this part of the orange is what is very nutritious. So try not to cut it off so close. Now this orange, I don't know, our orange tree wasn't doing that well this year. I don't know why. They're kind of dry. And last year they were like awesome. They were so full of juice. All right, now I need to add a little water to it because, so I don't know if yeah, I guess I do need the 2 cups. Okay, so I am going to blend this up in the Vitamix. If you guys. Okay, so we're going to blend it up in the Vitamix. So we'll start it off with slow. I have a little plunger, but I'm just going to squish it down. So I have my 2 glasses and my yummy juice. Oh, it's so good. So for my husband and myself. Okay, so let me tell you what it tastes like. It's really good. So you want to kind of chew on juice and get your saliva all around it, because we have tags, hormone and enzymes in our mouth, and that's part of our digestion. So when we chew our food, we want to chew it really well, because that's what actually tells our body, our three organs of digestion, our stomach, our pancreas, and our gallbladder, what's coming down the pike. So the stomach handles protein, the gallbladder is what emulsifies fat so we can get it into our cells, and the pancreas helps the last of the enzymes that help with carbohydrate and continue the breakdown of protein and fat also, but mostly it's handling the enzymes for carbohydrate. So we want to kind of chew our juice, so to say. So that's why it's so important, because when you have in your mouth, those hormones are communicators. All hormones in the body are communicators, and those hormones are communicating when we're eating this, what's in it, what organs need to be stimulated to digest this the best. So this is so satisfying and filling. I just love it. And it tastes good. I like the little bit of honey. The lemon gives it a little tang, so it's kind of like not quite a lemonade, but good. And what's going to happen when it sits too long is it'll start to separate a little bit more juicy stuff at the bottom. Now, I personally like doing the Vitamix over juicing because I like to have all the fiber in it. You need 8 times more nutrients to rebuild than to maintain. So the reason juicing is good, like when you juice like a bunch of celery, a bunch of parsley, if I were to juice this, I would get a lot less, but I could have a lot more of the vegetables to create the juice. So I'm getting that 8 times more nutrients than in just this. I feel I'm pretty nutrient dense because I don't eat flour and sugar, anything that's processed in my diet. So, and I know by my energy level, because I have so much energy all the time. Flour and sugar really zips the energy. I would, real quick, because we're doing like a little short video, so I get to talk. If you're familiar with a compost pile, that you make a compost that's very nutrient dense, and that's like your fertilizer, your soil for your garden, organic gardening. So the things that you would put in an organic compost pile is very much like our own digestive system, our own gut, our own colon. So you would put your apple peels, you would put your leftover vegetables, stuff in the compost pile, and that's what we're supposed to feed ourselves. You wouldn't put sugar and flour and soda and chips and pastries and cookies in your compost pile, because the good organisms wouldn't grow anymore. Well, that's what happens to our gut. When we feed it something that's not real or processed, then good organisms can't grow in that kind of environment. So, food for thought. I like things to be simple as we talk. So, make this yummy drink. You don't want it really sweet. I've also added an apple to them, and it tastes good, but this is just really good. And okay, into your health. Until next time.